Houston Real Estate Radio.
Thanks for tuning in to Houston Real Estate Radio, where we bring you guests and information that you can use in your next real estate transaction. In a few minutes, we'll be answering your questions on air. If you have a real estate question, you can always call us at any time at 281-882-8088. And anything that we talk about on air, you can find on our website at rrea.com/radio. Lots of links there for you. Right now, I want to talk with you about some builder promotions going on next weekend for Memorial Day. If you'll be out and about next weekend looking for a new home, you're going to want to know about these great deals going on. And my guest that I have on the line with me right now is Kacey she's a new home consultant, and she's with Lennar Homes in Auburn Lakes. Welcome, Kacey.
Hello, how are y'all?
Oh, doing great. How's it going out in Auburn Lakes?
It is busy, busy, busy.
That's good. Great interest rates, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, first tell us, where are you located? Where is Auburn Lakes?
Auburn Lakes is a master plan community that is located off of I-45 between Woodlands Parkway and 2920. So we are just a hop south of the Woodlands. We actually kind of border along the Woodlands. So right there close to all the conveniences.
All right. And tell us what kind of amenities you offer out there at Auburn Lakes.
Auburn Lakes is about a 500-acre master plan community. When you turn into the subdivision, you're going to notice rolling hills and trees everywhere.
Oh, that
so
sounds
that
nice.
is the theme throughout.
Yeah.
We've got an on-site workout room, a nice-sized pool with lap swimming and a cabana-type feel to it. There's a good-sized kitchen area for family get-togethers or birthdays. You've got the Willow Creek Golf Course. We also have a private tennis center here on site, several different lakes, hike and bike trails. And our newest addition will be a brand new Klein ISD Elementary, breaking ground in roughly 2015, located at the front of our property. So everything will be right at your fingertips.
Wow, that sounds really exciting. Sounds like a great community that you have out there. What kind of price point do you have?
Lennar is currently selling in two of the different sections in Auburn Lakes. So we are offering homes priced from the low 200s up into about the 325 range.
Okay, that's a good price point. I mean, that's a good price point for most families around the Houston area.
Yes, ma'am. We are here to accommodate everyone that we can. So a couple of other things to remember about Lennar is our famous quote is, "Everything's included by Lennar." So you'll find all of your big-ticket items, including stainless steel appliances with a refrigerator, washer and dryer, blinds, ceiling fans, sprinkler systems, you name it. Each of these items are included in all of our homes here in Auburn Lakes, as well as all of the energy-efficient equipment behind the walls, if you will, to make our homes more energy efficient than most other new home builders out there.
And don't you find that buyers really, really look for energy efficient homes these days? I mean,
yes, ma'am. It can make a big difference.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, shopping around for a car. You're always looking at what that new car is going to give you mileage per gallon.
Right.
And it's the same thing when it comes to your electric bills. That can really make the difference in a monthly payment as you pay that all together with your mortgage. So it's really become the forefront of where we're headed.
What incentives or any special deals are y'all offering next weekend for Memorial Day?
Sure. Well, we are going crazy out here, so inventory is hard to find, but we do have about 5 homes that are complete and ready for new owners.
Oh, good.
Okay. And those homes, again, are going to range from the low 200s up into the 300,000 price point. And essentially what we're doing is all upgrades for free if we can have a closing in May. So I know it sounds tight, but our mortgage company is on call to help with that. And so it's called our base price sales event. So you've got some homes with hardwood floorings running throughout, all type of upgrades past what we've already discussed.
Wow.
You're looking at anywhere from a $30,000 to plus discount on our homes, plus we'll help you out with some closing costs.
That sounds great. That sounds fantastic. A lot of home buyers go out on Sunday afternoons and look at houses. So it's good that we're broadcasting on Sunday. They can just jump right over there to Auburn Lakes and come see you because that.
Yes, ma'am. We're open from noon
good.
to 7 on Sundays and open from 10 to 7 every other day of the week. So
great. All right, you going to be there Memorial Day weekend?
Yes, ma'am, I will.
Very good. Well, Kacey, hopefully you'll have a lot of people come see you out there at Lennar Homes in Auburn Lakes. Thanks for joining us and telling us about those hot deals for Memorial Day weekend. And,
Thank you.
Absolutely.
And guys, be sure to mention that you heard us on the radio, and we'll put in a little extra bonus for you.
Oh, fantastic. That sounds great. In the Houston area, we have many master plan communities outside of the 610 loop. No matter what side of town you want to be on, you're going to be able to find a master plan community that fits your lifestyle. A lot of these master plan communities have new home welcome centers at the front of the subdivision or the front of the community where you can get lots of information about the community and what the amenities are. They have these really nice maps and they do presentations for you, and it's definitely worth your while to go into them and see what they offer whenever you're checking out a new master plan community. Make sure when you go into the welcome centers or when you go into a builder's model home that you tell them, when you meet with them, that you have a realtor and give them your realtor's name or their business card and let them know that you're being represented so that when you get ready to buy a house, you'll have that representation. Even if you're just looking on a Sunday afternoon, give them your realtor's name because you want to make sure that you have representation when you make any real estate purchase, whether you're buying a new home, resale home. You always want to have that representation. Remember, most builders will pay for you to have representation, so make sure you take advantage of that. If you don't, you could get taken advantage of. Who knows? Everyone you meet is probably going to be working for the builder. You want someone on your team when you're making a big real estate purchase. Like I mentioned, there are master plan communities all around Houston on the outside of the 610 loop, and you may have heard of Bridgeland and the Woodlands. Those are sister communities. There's also the new Wood Forest development, and that's out north of the Woodlands. On the south side, we have Sienna Plantation. There's also Summerwood, Shadow Creek Ranch, High Point, and Town Lake. There are many others. There are a lot of master plan communities. So if you're looking for one, chances are you're going to find one that meets your family's needs. Currently, the Woodlands is almost built out. There are only 3 areas left to build in, and those are East Shore, Creekside, which we talked about a little earlier. That's a really popular one right now, and May Valley. Creekside runs from Gosling to Kirkendall, and it has both custom and production builders. In Creekside, you have about 10 big builders. They're going to include your Partners in Building, Chesmar, D.R. Horton, Lennar, Ryland, Village Builders, Toll Brothers, Trendmaker, Darling. Those are some of your big builders over there. And then over in May Valley, there aren't many lots left. So if that's an area that you and your family want to be in, you want to go over there and pick a lot pretty soon because they are going fast. On the other hand, if you're in the market for a resale home, ask your realtor for a list of the open houses that are going to be available on Memorial Day weekend. And, of course, if you need a realtor, you can always call me for that. Next, I want to switch gears a little bit and talk to you about a couple of things that have been going on in the news. Most of you know that that Texas dominates when it comes to job growth, and we've talked about that before. Once again, Texas cities rank among the strongest in the country when it comes to job growth. And of course, with that job growth, we're bringing in a lot of people that need housing. Doesn't that make you glad that you live here? In the large city division, we have Austin, Round Rock, San Marcos that all ranked first. Houston, Sugar Land, and Baytown, they ranked second. Fort Worth, Arlington, they ranked fourth. And Dallas, Plano, Irving, sixth. Among the medium-sized cities, we have Corpus Christi, that was second. McAllen, Edinburgh, Mission, third. And El Paso, fourth. And then of the small cities, they fared well too. Odessa ranked first, Midland second, and San Angelo ranked fifth. These rankings were based on employment data from the Bureau of Labor Statistics, and that was from November 2000 through this past January 2012. Cities are ranked based on recent, midterm, and long-term growth. So they are really looking at the growth going on here in Texas and measuring that, and that's growing our housing market, no doubt about it. It's increasing the demand for both resale houses and new home construction. We talked a little bit last week about those foreclosures being down, and that's something else that's in the news recently. The delinquency rates are also down. The delinquency rates are people who are behind on their mortgage or paying their mortgage slowly, past due. So there are fewer people behind on their mortgage now than there were last year at this time. The Mortgage Bankers Association said that in the first quarter of 2012, this is based on a survey that they took, the foreclosures and delinquencies were down across the board for Texas. That is a good thing. Also, Texas's overall delinquency rate dropped from about 9% in the fourth quarter of 2011 to around 7% in the first quarter of 2012. So that's very good news. That's the lowest rate since the second quarter of 2008. So it's been a while. If you've listened to me talk on the radio on other shows, you probably heard me say a few months ago that investors were jumping into the market. It looks and feels like we're on the upside now, and although we could just be bumping along the trough of the recession, only time's going to tell, but things are looking pretty good with foreclosures down in the Houston market by about 12% over last year. We're seeing a lot of home buyers taking the leap of purchase. With these super low interest rates, you can sometimes afford to lose money on the sale side to go ahead and buy while the rates are so low. So we're seeing a lot of people take advantage of that. And we'll be right back with some calls.